and welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy Ray-Mednick, and I am a certified personal trainer and health coach. I am also the proud mother of 3 beautiful boys. I have been in the industry for over 30 years, helping women like you stay fit and fabulous through every season and decade of their life. Currently, I'm really working with women that are 40 and older, and I started this channel in hopes of reaching out to you, letting you know that it's never too late to get started on an exercise program. In fact, it's one of the best times for you to do so, because as we age, our muscles shrink and we start to lose bone. And that's one of the reasons I am providing you with a fantastic workout today to help you preserve your bone. So getting older, we want to gain lean muscle, and we also at the same time want to strengthen our bones. Strength training is your winning lotto ticket to helping with both of these things. Osteoporosis is not something that we all desire. Certain body types are more prone to osteoporosis than others, but all women are susceptible. So your best strength defense protocol is strength training to help you with preventing osteopenia and osteoporosis. Now, I've worked with many clients over the years that have both, and they have always come back to me and said, you know what, this is really working. It's halted the process of any more osteoporosis, and it's helping prevent. And they're seeing it when they do all of their testing every year. So I'm here to tell you that you can do it too. Today's workout is designed to help you prevent osteoporosis. It's a strength training workout. And what we're gonna do, and the way I designed this workout, is we're gonna do 1 strength training exercise followed by 1 metabolic blast. And I'll show you what that looks like after we get warmed up. So for right now, let's get our warm up on. You're gonna need a few tools, a light pair of dumbbells and a medium set of dumbbells, a mat and some water, and a sweat towel. All right, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Little wide in the shoulder apart with our legs. We're gonna start off with some warm-up movements, just a gentle squat. Now, if you're really not someone who does a lot of squats, that's okay. You can do a very modified version. Just slowly sink back into those hips, and as we get a little warmer, you can get a little deeper, or you can leave yours in a very modified version. Okay, core tight, belly in, toes, knees, and ankles all facing forward. Go ahead and see if you can bring your arms over your head now. We're going to work here for about 30 seconds. Everything is 30 seconds, even our warm-up movements. And we have 4 of them. Sit back in the hips and the heels like you're reaching for a tiny chair. Core tight. Inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to do 4 more. Very good. Inhale, exhale in 3. Good. Now take breaks if you need it. Take a water break. Shake it out. If you're a beginner, I want you to take it easy. We are doing 3 sets. And go ahead and shake it out. But you can maybe do 1 and come back and build up. All right, 3 sets might be a little bit too much if you're a beginner today. All right, reverse lunges. Step back with your right leg, bend both knees, come up and step together. Here again, reverse lunges are great, especially for women our age. Now, I'm gonna just be really bold right now. I'm 56. I've been training a long time, but I do know one thing, and I will share that with you. Strength training is the fountain of youth. And strength training and weight training are interchangeable words, terminology. They mean the same thing. This is how I'm going to remain ageless as I go through my journey of life and the seasons of my life. It's like the fountain of youth. It's your hidden secret. So you can buy all the creams and potions that you want, but nothing's going to help you benefit your health better than a strength training program on many levels. All right, let's do a few more. When I talk about the reverse lunge, it's easier than the forward lunge. It's a little bit less aggressive on the knees. You can also modify it, do a very gentle reverse lunge, because these are in our program today, or a deeper one, depending on yourself. All right, shake it out a little bit. Arm circles. What we're going to do is just flex our arms and do arm circles forward. I want you to really get into a nice stance here, legs a little wider than the shoulders apart. Pull your belly button in and up. Think about a string running from the base of your spine out the crown of your head. And those are common denominators when I'm doing a workout with you that I'd like you to remember. If we're in our weight training stance, legs a little wider than shoulders apart, knees soft, belly button in and up, string running from the base of the spine out the crown of the head, shoulder blades down, okay? Let's take that circle into a reverse. So put that in your pocket and try to think about your posture and your alignment as we go through these exercises. So like I mentioned, the first exercise is going to be 1 strength exercise for 30 seconds, followed by a metabolic training blast. Now, arm crosses, nice and fluid, okay? Just kind of move around a little bit. And You do your best with them. If you need to take a break, take a break. This is going to pick up your heart rate. The benefit of this, though, is to get your metabolism up, help you build some heat. When we get to the strength exercise, slow down a little bit, pick it up at the metabolic blast, and then bring it back down again. Once again, I'll show you modifications. Okay, that concludes our warm-up. Fantastic. Let's all grab a sip of water. Sip of water, wet your whistle, but not too much. We don't want too much gurgling going on when we're doing our cardio segment. Okay, but you do want to wet your whistle throughout the workout. All right, our first exercise is a squat and a press. Now, your legs are a little wider than your shoulders apart. We did this in our warm-up. Elbows are here. I'm going to demonstrate without any weight. Sit back and then slightly press. That is the movement, okay, for the first circuit, followed by what we call a skater drill, okay? This will be the metabolic training. You're going to step out and reach out. Step out and reach out. If you want to make this a little bit higher impact, I want you to add that hop. But remember, this is your workout, not mine. So design this the way it needs to be designed for you. Low impact, reach out, or add the hop and get the plyometric in there. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth between those two movements. Now, one more thing before we get started. If you have shoulder injuries or shoulder issues, you can do a bicep curl in place of the shoulder press. Okay, you can also use no weights at all. If you're a beginner, maybe you want to use just your body weight, which is fine. You won't need any dumbbells. Okay, we're going to get started. First set, 30 seconds, legs wide, toes forward, and we go. Very good. Okay, inhale down, exhale up. You're either doing a press or a curl. Good. Keep your squat to your liking. Another thing you could do is put a chair behind you and sit to stand. Especially if you're a beginner, that might be a nice idea for you. No weight at all. Just sit down on a chair and stand. And you can learn how to do a proper squat that way. Very good. Time for one more. Good. And weights down. We get about a 10-second break from the strength training to the metabolic movement. Ready, skaters? Good. Out, in. So just have your arms out. Remember, you've got that modified version. Excuse me, if you choose. Good. That's it. You can hear that I'm breathing a little heavy. You will be too. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a scale of 1 to 10. Getting that breath at 8, 9, or 10. 5 is kind of mediocre. One more. And below 5, you need to work a little harder. Okay, well done. One set down. Bend the knees. Use your legs to get your weights. We're going to get ready for set 2. Squat shoulder press, squat bicep curl, or sit to stand. You choose. Ready? And begin. Squats are one of the best fundamental exercises that you can do for your training program. I always tell my clients it's like a grandma. Me like a dinosaur trainer, squats are like a grandma. What do I mean by that? They're an old bodybuilding exercise. It's been around for many years. That is just fantastic. It stood the test of time. All right? It's a well-known exercise. It's a staple, like a staple in your pantry would be pepper. A squat is a staple in your training. 4 seconds. You can modify it. You can make it work for anybody most of the time. It's a great lower body strengthener. Quads, glutes, and hamstrings. Well done. So try to find a version that works for you. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Second set of skate. Excuse me. Now, if you like what we're doing, I'd like you to keep in mind that even though I might be far away from you, if you see this video, you can go to my website and reach me through the contact area. I design programs for women all over the world, all different body types. That's my specialty. I can design one for you. If you're interested, doesn't mean because you don't live in my city or close by that you can't work with me. That's the good thing. One more to each side, and good job. Time. All right, well done. You can feel that metabolic training is really raising your heart rate. Here we go. Let's grab our dumbbells, bend the knees. Use your legs to pick up your dumbbells. Avoid bending over and hurting your back. Excuse me. Last set. Core tight, ready, and go. That's it. 30 seconds of strength. Now bring the heart rate down a little bit. Remember to sit back. Envision a tiny chair being behind you, or maybe you are actually using a chair, like I had mentioned, which is fine. That's called a sit to stand. It's a great exercise to introduce you to squats as a beginner. Or maybe you're a little tired today and you just want the versatility of doing the sit to stand. Maybe you're doing the bicep curl because you have a shoulder injury. Regardless, stay with me. Let's finish strong. These are called compound movements because we're doing the upper body and the lower body together. So you're getting a lot of muscle groups. The lower body, the shoulders, the back of the shoulders, a little bit of the triceps. One more. All right, that's the purpose of this, to get as many muscle groups in this circuit of 5 exercises that I have for you, for the circuit of 5, so we get a lot done for our time. Excuse me, I know we're all busy. Ready, and go. Last set of skaters. So remember, if you're low impact, coming out. If you're staying low, or you're adding the hop. Good. That's it. It's called skater. You can also reach down if you wanted to. With one arm. Good. Reach out. Core tight. Keep that core tight. Keep the sternum up. Try not to look down. Good. Stay with me. Last 10 seconds. Now, at any time during any of these metabolic training blasts that you just want to march in place because it just doesn't fit you, then just march in place. It's okay. The bottom line is that you continue to move and time. Now, shake it out. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to regroup, grab a little water if you need to, and I'm also going to bring my own heart rate down so that I can talk. So remember that scale of 1 to 10 that I talked about? It's called the Borg scale. It's also a really easy way for you to find out if you're working aerobically hard enough for your body, rather than a ton of fancy gadgets. 1 to 10, 10's as hard as you can go. You can't push any harder with your cardio. It's all about cardio with this Borg scale. 5 is mediocre, below 5 to 1, and 21 through 5 is a little easier. And then when you start creeping up into 7, 8, 9, and 10, you can't talk very much, just like I am. So on that scale, when we do those metabolic trainings, try to inch your way up on that scale to get somewhere between 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Another way you can do it is the talk test. If you're talking too much, you're not working hard enough. If you can barely talk, you're right on the money with your aerobic, with your heart rate, okay? Your aerobic heart rate. So those are 2 things, inexpensive ways that you can find out if you're being efficient in your exercise program when it comes to cardio, walk, run, swim, what have you. All right, second exercise without any dumbbells at all. I'm going to demonstrate. Gentle turn out of the toes. We're going to pull our belly in and up. And we're going to have dumbbells right here. We're going to do a plie for the lower body, quads, glutes, and inner thighs, and come up with a chest press punch. So it's here to here, okay? Followed by our jumping jack or our half jack. Okay, so here we go. On those knees, grab your weights. Gentle turn out of the toes, 30 seconds of work to 30 seconds of our metabolic training. All right, and go. Think about having a heavy bag right in front of you and you're making contact every time you do your chest press punch. So we're working our quads. If you're new to the plie, do a very modified shallow movement. If you're not, go a little deeper, okay? Another compound movement, working the chest, the shoulders, the biceps, a little bit of the upper back, the core. So pull your belly button in and out. Push the floor away from you as you come up and really squeeze your glutes at the top. Good. 5 seconds. All right. Gentle turn out of the toes, about a 45-degree angle. We're not looking to be a ballerina here. And time. Excellent. Use your legs. Put your weights down. 10-second break. Ready for your half jack. If you have a shoulder injury, just bring your arms to here. Or full jack. Ready? Go. 30 seconds of work. If you did choose to do the full jack, Try to stay light on the feet and the knees. Very good. That's it. Stay with me. If you see that I'm looking to my right quite a bit, it's because that's my timer. All right, that's how I'm timing our training this morning. Just makes it easy for me. I don't have to push any buttons to change my eyes. And time. Excellent. All right, this is our second circuit. We have 2 more sets. Plie, chest press, punch. Grab your dumbbells. Bring your heart rate down a little bit. Gentle turn out of the toes, belly button in and up. Weights here, and we go. Plie, chest press, punch. Once again, envision a heavy bag in front of you, and you're making contact, boom, boom, keeping those elbows slightly bent. Now, the weights you're using are light to medium, not super heavy, 3 to 5 pounds. Good. That's it, or no weight at all if you're that beginner. If you're that beginner as well, modify the plie, ease your way into it. Take care of yourself. Last 8 seconds. Good. Make this work for you. The workout can work for all levels. You can go a little faster, a little slower, 1 more, or decrease and modify each movement. Very good. All right, 10-second break. Second set of our full jack, half jack. Now maybe you do a full jack and then you need to go to a half jack to sustain the time. Whatever you need to do, and go. Here we go. Once again, light on the feet. Light on the feet. Toes, knees, and ankles are forward. Excellent. You're doing great. All right, now these plyometric movements or the low impact movements that we're doing are very powerful to help build bone density. They give you a little bit more than just a basic walk does, and time. So I'm an avid walker. I love walking. Love it. It is my go-to cardiovascular exercise. I like to get outside and walk by the beach, just outdoors in blue space, green space. But I will tell you that you need a little bit of extra. Let's grab our weights for the third set. And those plyometrics and the strength training or the low impact or the plyometric movement and the weight training together are your perfect recipe to get that extra. Ready and go. Good. Remember, lighter weight here. Okay? Quality work. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Pull the belly in and up. Now push through the floor here. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, squeeze the chest. Nice. Inhale down, exhale up. Breathing's important. I want to send lots of fresh oxygen to those working muscles. We do that through breath. Good. Pull the belly in and up. Good job. Hang in there. 4 more seconds. You're doing great. Last one. And time. Great. Okay, use your legs. Okay. 10-second break. Last metabolic blast. Half jack, full jack in 4, 3, 2, and we go. Jumping jacks are one of those things we did as little girls. We kind of forgot about along the way. That are really good for you. Really good for you. Remember, we've got our low impact version. You've got shoulder injuries, you can come to here, or you could just do this. Okay? Remember what I said. It's just about moving. You have to find what works for you, and the injuries that you have, you work around them. And 4, 3, 2, and good. Time. All right, 30-second break. Gives me enough time to share with you what's next. Okay? All right, we're on circuit 3. This is the reverse lunge. So, I'm going to show you the reverse lunge. We're going to do a side lateral raise. You'll need light to medium. 3, 4, 5 pounds max. Followed by a front raise. So, as I mentioned in the warm-up, the reverse lunge is easier on your knees. Let me show you a demonstration without the weights. All right. Reverse lunge. As you come down, we're going to lift the arms out to the side. We're going to push through the front foot and the back toe and come together with the legs, squeezing the glutes. Don't forget that magical moment there. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Step back on the toe about 3 feet behind you. We're looking to have this knee in line with this ankle in front of us and arms come forward. Push the floor away with you with that back toe and that front foot and squeeze. One more time. Good. Now, you might find that you just using your arms is enough. There's a lot going on with this exercise. Balance, coordination, strengthening the glute and the hamstring, your core, all right? So I'm going to pick up the dumbbells. I'm also going to stand this way so you can see me. All right, shoulders back and down, rear lunge, side lateral, rear lunge, front raise, 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Step, bend and lift. Come up, step together. Step, front raise, push through the floor, squeeze the glutes, okay? Stepping back behind you, notice that my knee, my front knee is directly over my ankle in a vertical line, all right? Find a spot that you can look at. It's a little challenging for me to look at you in the screen there and also keep my balance as I demonstrate this movement. But it is possible. Good. Nice. Squeeze the glutes tight. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got time for one more on each side. Find a spot to look at. Good. And time. Excellent. Very good. Now, I'm going to show you the low impact movement. Okay? It is a hop. Now, you might say, Stacey Ray, I'm not hopping. It's okay that you don't want to hop. That's perfectly A-okay with me. I'm going to show you an alternative. But believe it or not, hopping is good for your bones if you don't have injuries. So here's the higher impact version. Putting a dumbbell here, I'm going to hop over the dumbbell, nice and light with my knees. I'm going to hop back. So like I said, if that's not going to work for you, step over and lift the knee. Step over and lift the knee. And in fact, you can add an arm and add contralateral knee to opposite arm. It's called contralateral movement. Pull your core in and up and just step up and over. If you don't trust that dumbbell between your legs, don't use it. Just pretend like it's there. All right, so you have 2 options, 30 seconds. We need to get going. Ready and go. I'm going to go for the higher. You know what the other version is. Doesn't take away from either one that you do. Good. 10 seconds down. Light on the knees. Core tight. We're moving into our finish line. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Pick up the dumbbell. Get ready for our reverse lunge. This time I'm going to face you. If you have a shoulder injury and the side lateral exercise does not suit you, you can do a shrug in place of it. Okay, so shrug and then a front raise. Or if you just want to do shrugs, you can do that too. Core tight, ready, we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a great way to think about this exercise. Now, we're working the middle part of your shoulders, the front of your shoulders with the upper body, another compound movement, upper and lower body, working simultaneously together, which definitely increases the intensity of everything. If you are uncomfortable with adding the upper body with the lower body, you could do just the lower body for one set, and then do the upper body the next. Good. All right, we've got time for one more. Quality, core tight, push the floor away, squeeze that magic spot, don't miss it. Don't miss the magic of squeezing the glutes together and contract. We want to avoid having limpy glutes. You sit a lot, that happens. All right, okay. Grab the dumbbell, but the good news is you can lift it back up again through strength training. And good exercises, good nutrition. Ready? We go. Up and over, or your low impact. Here's your low impact. Step left, step left, step left, step left. Okay? Use your arms, especially if you're either version of this. Use your arms, 10 seconds. Good. This is not an easy part of the workout. One more in each direction, and time. Woo! Excellent, shake it out. This workout was meant to challenge you a little bit. Now, remember, let's grab a little water, let's wet our whistle. As I shared with you, your heart rate's gonna go back and forth, up and down on that scale of 1 to 10. When we do our metabolic training, it's gonna shoot up 7, 8, 9, 10. For some of us, it's just gonna go right from 0 to 1, or excuse me, 0 to 10. Hopefully that's not you. We wanna kind of bring it back to the middle, about 5, when we do our strength training. 4, 5, 6, okay? Now you can use that when you train. It's really, really good. All right, I got some great news and I got some other news. We're down to our 3rd set. The other news is that we still have to do it. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the side again. All right, and I'm gonna be quiet this time. I wanna just be quiet so you can focus, we can get it done. Let's step back with our left leg. I do want to give you a countdown. We have time for one more on each leg. Excellent. I can't say enough about the reverse lunge, other than it's fantastic to shape your lower body. It's also great for balance, coordination, and as we age, we need to help our balance. We need to do things that challenge us a little bit with our balance. So good job on that. A lot of thought into this workout for a lot of reasons to help you get the most for your time today. Ready? We're going to hop over, or we're going to do our modified version hop. Ready, and go. Last one. You can do this. 10 seconds down. 20 seconds. One more. Time. Very good. You did great. Elbow bumps, low high fives, double high five. You're awesome. Doing great. Let's bring the heart rate down, okay? All right, we have 2 more sets to get through. So we've got some work to do. If you're feeling tired, take a break, decrease your weight. You can also look and see where you are on the screen and come back to the workout. In a few minutes, if you want to pause and come back, you can do whatever you want at home. If you need more of a break than I'm offering you. All right, this next one, let me demonstrate. It's for your rear deltoids, your posture muscles. Gravity wants to push us down all day. Unfortunately, we work in forward flexion. Maybe we're still moms, we're grandmas, we're picking up little ones. I have a lot of clients that have grandchildren that I work with, and boy, do they love feeling in shape for those grandbabies. Who wants to be a grandma and not be able to take part of your grandchildren's lives? I don't know. So, good motivation for you to strength train and to keep yourself healthy for those grandbabies. Or maybe you're at the computer all day, or you commute, you're a driver. This is forward flexion. So this exercise is great to help you with your posture muscles and also your rotator cuffs, okay, that holds your humerus joint of your shoulders in place here. We're going to come to here, we're going to lift our elbows up in line with our shoulders, and then we're going to bring our fist back to the wall behind us into external rotation. We're going to come down and lower. Once again, lift, rotate, come down and lower down. You're going to need very light weight here. Maybe soup cans, water bottles, 2 to 3 pounds. 3 pounds is probably the sweet spot, but you choose. If you start off with any weight higher than that, you could hurt yourself. So please take my advice on this. You don't need a lot of weight on this exercise. All right, what's our cardio? Leg curls. Get low, all right? If you have a hip injury or something like that and you can't spread your legs that much, you can just come in this version. This will be the modified version. Okay, so get low, get deep, and get moving on that metabolic movement. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. All right. Core tight, belly in, get your weight training stance. We're down here, and we're gonna go. Lift, flip, 30 seconds worth of work. Good. Elbows in line with the shoulders, rotate. We've got 3 sets of these 2 movements, strength to metabolic training for 30 seconds. Very good. Flat and lower. Lift to shoulder height, flip and rotate. Feel those posterior deltoids kicking in. That's the back of your shoulder. Boy, do they need help to help stay strong and keep you from rounding forward. We want to really avoid that as we get a little bit older. Boy, do we. Okay, you got time for one more. Good. And rest. Okay, use your legs. Let's get ready for our leg curls. Ready and go. Pull it back. That's it. Bring your heel to your glute and really squeeze your hamstrings. Get low. All right, or maybe you need to just kind of, at this point. If that doesn't work for you, you can always march in place. All right? What's the objective? To keep moving, right? Keep moving. Keep moving. Stay on task. If you get off task with your exercise program, get back on. The next day, try not to wait till tomorrow, the week later, or I always hear this, I'll get on track in a week. What, so you can go out and just eat everything you want and sit on the couch? No, get going before. That's just called procrastination. And then it leads to more procrastinating. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, okay? We all have challenges, things going on, bend those knees, but you really need to put yourself in the front seat. No one's gonna do it for you, okay? Ready? Bring that heart rate down, external rotation, and go. We can buy a lot of things in this world to help us make life easier. Perhaps you have someone that helps you do your cleaning or runs errands for you, or you subscribe to Instacart and have your groceries, especially now during the time that we're living in. But no one's going to work out for you and get the body that you desire and have the health that you desire other than you. You can't just go to Amazon and order a pair of sexy, shapely shoulders and have them delivered in the brown UPS truck or the FedEx truck. It's not going to happen. So it's up to you. All right, and you can do it. All right, I've talked us through this 30 seconds, but that was an important thing for me to share with you. Bring that point home. Very good. All right, leg curls. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and go. That's it. You can add some speed. You can slow down. Go with how you feel. You might get a second wind. You just might. All right. Metabolic training. We want to get up to that 7, 8, 9, 10, preferably the 8, 9, 10, okay? 10 seconds. We want to shoot that heart rate up purposely. It's a good stress for your heart to do this. It's a good stress. And 4, 3, 2, and time. Shake it out. Excellent. Okay, bend the knees. Let's grab our lighter weights. Last set of external rotation. You're doing great. The good news is, the best news is you've got one more exercise of this circuit. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and go. As a personal trainer, I've seen a lot of things in my 30 years. And it's amazing how we as women are so good at taking care of everybody else but ourselves. And then we look in the mirror one day and we say, where'd the time go and what the heck happened, right? I hear it all the time. I've raised 3 kids with my husband. It's hard. I know, I get it. But you know what? You can fit in a little bit of exercise in the pockets of your day. So I want to encourage you to take care of yourself. We got time for one more. Excellent. That is just such a great exercise. Really great. You did well with that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get into, we have one more set of our leg curl, and then we're going to get into our 5th exercise. All right? was thinking ahead, but we have one more of these to do. Ready, and go. Leg curl. Last one, give it all you got. But I will, during this segment, start talking about the final one, because you're so close. We're going to be doing a kneeling straight arm tricep extension. Now the tricep is behind the upper arm. It takes up 2/3 of the back of your upper arm, and that's why a lot of us women have a lot more body fat back there, especially if you're a mesomorph body type like myself. I'm a, what you would call an apple shape, to kind of just draw the point quickly to you, carry my weight in my upper body and the back, triceps, and the belly. So one more right back here. So it's important that we do really nice training for that area, but we also have to follow up with good nutrition and cardio. We can't squat reduce, but we can pay attention to exercises that are going to help us. Now I'm using a garden pad for my knee. You need a pad here. Light weight, anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds, no more than 5 on this. The objective is to work your triceps. So I'm going to lean forward slightly from my hips, and I'm going to bring the arms straight back. So let me demonstrate without the weights. Straight back, straight back. We're going to do 30 seconds here. Okay. All right. With both arms. When we come back the second time, we'll use the other knee to set it up. All right. So here we go. If you cannot get down on the ground, let me mention this. Then stay here. Lean slightly forward. You don't have to get to the ground if you don't want to, and do it from a standing position. Core tight. Shoulders down. Really brace the belly to help support the back in either version that you choose. Okay? This is just a variation on this with this setup here, this kneeling setup. Ready? And begin. Straight back. Shoulders are down. Core is tight. Good. Now maybe you're pooped and you're not using any weight at all. That's fine. Use your arms. You can still mindfully contract that tricep behind the upper back of the arm. Very good. That's it. You've got 10 seconds. Stay strong. And we've got one more metabolic last movement. 3, 2, which I will demonstrate, 1, and rest. Okay. All right. Now, this last movement is tough, bending it with the bang. I'm going to give you 3 modifications. You can choose what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go with the hardest one first. We're going to get in what I call a little bit of a sumo stance squat. And your arms are going to come here. You're going to touch and jump. So it's a sumo squat jump. You might say, Stacey Ray, I don't think so. You can then do a modified side-to-side sumo squat low impact, okay, for 30 seconds. Or you can just do a high knee lift or march in place. So you pick what's right for you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and go for the sumo squat jump. Ready, and go. It's our last circuit. Give it all you got. Good. Now, if you're doing the modified version of this, think about your inner thighs. 10 seconds down already. Boy, how time flies when we're having fun, right? Good. Inhale, exhale. Now, I might be going a little slower, but I'm still in the game. All right, just like you. And 4, 3, 2, time. Excellent. All right. If you're on kneeling down with me, kneeling pad here, other knee to set it up, or you're standing with our straight arm tricep extension, kneeling forward, core tight, and we go. Shoulders down. Find a spot once you see what I'm doing again on the floor, slightly ahead of you, so you're not straining your neck. Shoulders are down from the ears, core pulled in. Now, we won't have time for specific core work today, but you, believe it or not, have been working your core the entire workout. So anytime you're doing standing strength training, you're working your core. You're working your core. 10 seconds. So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. 4, 3, 2, and time. Excellent. Good. Here's a great way to come up. Hands here from the floor, transfer your weight and stand up. We all need to know how to get on and off the floor, right? Yes, we do. All right, important, especially if you have young kids, you're a mom, or you're a grandma, or you're just me, kind of in the middle of the road stages where your kids don't have children yet, but you're still needing to get up off the floor. All right, you ready? Here we go. Sumo squat are the modified versions that I previously demonstrated. Good. I'm going to give it some gas here because I want to get this next set in. Good. I want to stay with you and keep you fired up. In order to do so, I need to keep my own self fired up. Notice that my knees are in line with my ankles right here. Okay. 2, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Very good. It's kind of hard to coach, talk, and give you that example. That's why I have my handy dandy iPad with my clock on there. All right, we got one more. Now, you can choose to go down onto the garden mat or a mat and do that third set kneeling. I'm going to choose to do the standing version. So let's go ahead to work with you at home that are you choosing that one as well. Perhaps you just want to join me for the standing version. Core tight, belly in. Just a slight hinge from the hips. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, from the ears, and lift. Last one. Think about your triceps, tight toned triceps. If you want them, you have to work for them. Remember what I said. You can't go on Amazon in order to pair tight toned triceps. But you can earn them. I think it makes it worth a while to earn them. All right, and like with my body type, I shared with you, I'm a mesomorph. This is one of my hot spots, so to speak, that I want to change because that's where body fat goes. I gain it in my upper body when I gain weight. Some of you might be an endomorph, a pear shape, or a mesoendo, which is a top of the apple, bottom of a pear. 3. If you're an endomorph, that pear shape, it goes right to your bottom half. If you're a mesomorph, it goes to the top half. Roll it slowly, and if you're a mesoendo, the top of an apple, bottom of a pear, just to kind of give you a quick analogy, then you gain weight all over. Okay, so there's certain protocol for certain body types on how to lose weight, and that's where I'm really efficient in helping you find out what your body type is. Ready? Let's finish this last metabolic blast. Go. So you can always go to my website at www.ocfitnessmama.com. Contact me and ask for the free body type test. Once I receive your email, I will send it to you and you will have a better understanding. I also have some books that are really informative once you know what your body type is, if you're interested in contacting me about one, and 10 exercises that go with each body type. Okay, you want to be working out and know as much about your body type as you can. 3, 2, 1. It makes all the difference. It's like building a house and not knowing your foundation when you create a workout. All right, legs wide, toes forward. Let's cool it down now. I can't say enough about how amazing you did. You did amazing. Bring your heart rate down. These are called hip circles. The hip flexors are right here, and they tighten. Yes, as we age and sit more, they tighten. 4, 3. So we need to keep them stretched out. They also, if they're tight, can cause problems with your back. Other direction. This is also good, these hip circles, for hip mobility, ankle mobility, and open up the hip flexors. So if you sit a lot, you don't have the opportunity to get down on the ground and do a lot of hip flexor stretches, this is a really great go-to. Very, very, very good. Now, bring your right leg forward, left leg back, and let's lunge into this front leg and press through the back heel and feel just a great stretch through this hip flexor. Here's another standing hip flexor calf stretch. We did all of that. Let's just be bringing arms up. And then bring the arms back and down behind you, shoulders down, and just pull up from behind you if you can to stretch out your hip flexors and calves. We did a lot of those metabolic training blasts today, so that will help. I'm going to change legs now, and I'm going to show you this to the side. So go ahead and lunge into that other leg. Press through your heel. Make sure your heel's in contact with the floor. That's very important. Hold this. Let's bring the arms back down again. Chest and shoulders. Very good. Stretching is important. And you can take time longer to do more static stretches after you've exercised. We do more of a dynamic warm-up prior to your workout. Shake it out. Good. Let's bring the arms up. Bend that right arm. Tap yourself on the back for being here. Give yourself a nice tap. Stretch out the tricep and a little lean to the side. So if you've liked the workout, please do me a big favor. Subscribe to my channel. Put a comment below if you'd like. Add a thumbs up. Once again, if you're looking for a trainer, a virtual trainer, I could be that person for you. You can reach me on my website through my contact page at ocfitnessmama.com. Shoulders come up and back. I highly recommend that you strength train 2 to 3 times a week. Also add in some cardiovascular exercise, walking, biking, swimming, the elliptical, rower. If you enjoy a DVD at home of Zumba or dance or something of that sort, that would be great, and a good nutritional program, which I also offer if you're interested. It's been a pleasure to work with you today. Thank you so much. Let's follow up with a hamstring stretch. One leg forward, one leg back, and sit back. Stretch through the hamstring, pull the belly in. Good. And roll that up. Turn for me. Sit back. Keep that head above the heart. We want to keep the sternum above the heart. Bring the heart rate down slowly. Stretch out the back of the hamstring. Good. Shoulders down, core tight. Roll up slowly. Inhale up. Exhale out. 3 more. Exhale. So have a fit and fabulous day. Again, Stacey Ray, your certified personal trainer and health coach. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.